Last time on Bombastic Plastic, we talked about the Toyotaro style s.h.figuarts Ultra Instinct Goku, but this time it seems to be that Kong Studios is in trouble. Is this the end? Find out right now. So, this has been quite the roller coaster ride these last, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks. Because I was hearing murmurings, me, Burst, and s.h.figuarts were hearing murmurings of Kong Studios being finished. And then today it was just probably the most up and down day ever. Luckily, there's some definitely good stuff that came out of it. So let's start here. Just looking through this, and shout out to the person, credit to the person who took the screenshot and translated it. I believe it was somebody from one of Kong Studios' private groups, and this had us super worried because it says, at all members, I'm sorry to inform you, everyone, that Kong model, including our brand, will be disbanded in 3 days. We are essentially a small manufacturer of small toys customized for small batch enthusiasts. The original intention is to share the happiness with everyone, but the influx of a large number of bad guys and new guys has caused us to accept all kinds of cyber violence and personal threats for a long time. Even using threatening means to report, we were overwhelmed, so we decided not to do it anymore. And thank you fans who have supported us for 3 years. You can contact Big J on the TB and unsubscribe or transfer orders to other toys. Reorder is a good choice. Thank you. All the support all the way, silence later. Of course, this is a rough translation because, Google Translate isn't perfect yet, surprisingly. But that's a whole nother discussion, not even toy related. But basically, after seeing this, I was like, oh my god, is it over? Like, say it ain't so. And also, I was gonna just go in and kick it with y'all and talk about, we was gonna get into a bit more serious topic. Like, at the end of the day, these are just toys. Like, if this was true, at the end of the day, it's just toys. There's no reason to send all types of threats and be rude online over a toy. It's just a toy. Now, of course, we all love this hobby. We love to recreate our favorite battles, or even nowadays with all the fan fiction and, hero stuff, come up with our new battles and displays and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's never been that serious. Not for toys. I understand we could get passionate, but we gotta know when to reel it back. That's what I would have said. However, just when we thought all hope was lost, a certain toy website came through and said, yeah, all right. It came through like Goku on Namek, last minute. This showed up out of nowhere. So just in the nick of time, when we thought all hope was lost, especially with all the murmurings I've been hearing the past 2 to 3 weeks, 5K Toys comes through and says, yo, alright, cut it out, man. Everybody stop panicking. Alright, come on with the fire extinguisher, put that fire out. As you can see, in a nutshell, what they're saying is that it's a rebranding. Now, let's read the caption. Kong just changed the name using Kong Studios 027 as example. Now we see the arrow pointing down, and it's now called Beast Deities 027, white version, and her. I probably butchered that to hell. But as you can see, now it's coming with this beast head, and now this is going to open a door for a bunch of custom God of Destruction type of things. And I was actually planning to do that myself before this. But we'll save that discussion or topic for another time. But as you can see, all they did is rebrand. Now, what is 5K Toys saying? What you lose? Nothing. What you get an extra animal, god head, and claws for free. Do I have to do anything with my deposit / pre-order? No. They are automatically set up already. So they're just gonna add this to the packaging. So before it was just coming out the Super Saiyan 5 Goku stuff. But now you're getting this tiger head, and you're getting the claws. Now, not to be nitpicky, but I think the hands should have been a bit more humanoid than like tiger-like. I feel like they're too close to a tiger. But either way, this is a cool add-in
Why the rebranding? I couldn't tell you. I guess. Well, I guess it could be to avoid copyright or to make themselves safer from it. I don't know. You guys can answer that in the comment section. There's a lot of bright people in there. But also, something that was interesting, because this video was actually going to end up being a lot longer had it been the super solemn news that I thought it was going to be. But also another thing that I thought of is I was remembering the other day on Hobby Model Store. You know what? Let's head there so we can just look at it. So the other day on Hobby Model Store, as we see, it said new project confirmed, and it's the Dragon Ball Heroes variation of Turles when he gets his Super Saiyan 3 like hair, but he still has the black hair. So basically, he got the Raditz haircut without the Vegeta hairline. With that being said, when this was revealed, I was like, oh, the brand doesn't. Why didn't they reveal the brand name? He just put ... And so this got me to thinking. I was like, yo, what if this is low-key another Kong Studios project, and they anticipated the incoming. Of course, they knew because they're part of it's their company. Of course, they knew. But since they knew that they're going to be rebranding, they left the brand, you know, unnamed because they weren't going to be Kong Studio anymore. So there'd be no point in putting that there. Now that's just me spitballing. I don't know that to be true. That's just my conspiracy. Once again, people, not something to run away with. It's just my conspiracy. But I found that real funny, you know. And I don't know. What do you guys think of that? My little conspiracy. You know, once my brain starts getting into conspiratorial mode, it don't stop. But I thought that would be funny if that's the reason why they didn't list the brand name. Once again, just my theory. But let's go back to the 5K Toys post, because there's a couple of screenshots I want to put up while having that as the background. So shout out to my good man Nate for sending me this. But in the comment sections of that new post articulating the new branding change, somebody asked this: will you do it for the other version of this ones or just this one? All will be updated, but not yet. So Beck will join soon and Chinese Jade Rabbit. And then it says, okay, thank you for letting me know. So what is this referring to, right? First of all, basically they're saying that not only will it be this figure to get the updated animal head sculpt included, but it'll be also others. So one of them will be Sobek. Sobek is the Egyptian crocodile head god, and Chinese Jade Rabbit. Okay, thank you for letting me know, they say. So let's go a little bit deeper. Goku Black, and then somebody else asked, Goku Black ones, because I pre-ordered all 4. They said it's okay, it's all good. And it is Sobek, so we know that Goku Black is going to be the one to come with the crocodile god head, the Egyptian crocodile head. You know what I'm saying. So this is going to be very interesting. This is a very interesting brand choice. I know Furray Toys, which is an action figure line I want to review on this channel at some point, but Furray Toys or Furry Planet, whatever you want to call it, or whatever it's called, they're also doing like a lot of anthropomorphic characters in their action figure line. So, and it's actually been there's another one. I'm blanking on the name. It's like a chimpanzee as the main character. But either way, I'm really blanking on the name right now. But there's been a lot of this anthropomorphic stuff going on in terms of the action figure line. So I wonder what that's up about. But either way, and it's also another thing that's been really prominent is a lot of Monkey King type media coming out. Like in terms of figures, there's how many Monkey King things has 5K Toys announced? There's been a lot of like cartoons and animated movies with the Monkey King. I wonder what's all that about, you know? And I wonder if Dragon Ball will capitalize on that, being that their main character is Goku. Either way, back to the main thing at hand. Kong Studios ain't going nowhere anytime soon, as far as we know. Just based off of this post. Based off of what we learned from 5K Toys, it's just a rebrand. So in a way, Kong Studios is finished. But now we have something new in its place, or refurbished, I think is a better way to put it. But either way, what did y'all think? I'm not sure if this news had reached y'all yet, because sometimes I can be late with the news that drag my feet. And then also sometimes I just want more information to come out, because I don't want to make a bunch of like 2 and 3 videos about the same thing, which funny enough, I had to make a third part to a certain video series I've been doing recently. But with that being said, as usual, thank you guys for watching, indeed if you still are. And for now, you are dismissed. Goodbye. As usual, hit that 1 if you got that reference. Even if you hit 1 before, I'm always going to ask you to hit 1 if you got that reference. Peace. So just when I thought I was done, my good man Burst just had to ask a very, insightful question. He just had to ask something important and insightful for us, right? I'm talking shit, but Burst, my man Burst asks, are you able to confirm if the previous lineup you listed, such as the 3.0 Jade Rabbit, and a Broly series will continue? Still seems unclear if this rebranded company is sticking around for the long haul or just to fulfill previously promised pre-orders. Burst CG Broly, you mean the big green bear god or gorilla god? I guess more animal gods will join the battle as planned. Yes sir! Yes sir! Y'all already know how it go. This is brilliant news. This is great news to hear. I couldn't be more excited. I feel like a kid on Christmas, But just when you thought stuff was all over, more confirmation, guys. But hopefully this is not a double overtime type of video. But here we go. Peace.